Hey everyone, Dan Otto here, and I'm here today to talk to you about the Retro Cup that is starting on Monday, May 10th at 4 p.m. Eastern Time in Go Battle League. It will run for 1 week, and it is 1500 CP and under in the Great League, open, so you're allowed to use mythical and legendaries, but you are not allowed to use steel, dark, or fairy. So what does, off the top of your head, you're maybe wondering, what does that mean? Here are a lot of the meta that you're not allowed to use. Your Azu and your Ninetales because they're fairy, the Galarian Stunfisk and Bastiodon because they're steel, Mandibuzz, Umbreon, Scrafty because they're dark, along with any other Pokemon that at least share one typing with the three that I mentioned. But those are the common meta that you usually see that you no longer see. So what does that mean for what will you see? So here's every single typing in Pokemon Go. I've highlighted 6 that you're going to see a lot of. Dragon, Fighting, Ghost, Ice, Normal, Psychic. Let's just go with the ones that get a boost because of what is banned. Dragon and Ice get a boost because both are resisted by Steel, and both of those Steel Pokemon that are used, Bastiodon and Galarian Stunfisk, usually have a Rock-type move, which would hit super effective against both of them. So having them banned allows these two to be much more prevalent in the meta. Psychic is also going to be much more used because your Dark, which hits for super effective, is banned. So Psychic, if you look at PvPoke rankings, there's a lot of Psychic Pokemon in the top sort of 10 because the Dark is banned and because Psychic covers pretty much almost all the other ones here to a certain extent. It doesn't take really super effective except for Ghost. So now let's go through why the 6 are going to be important. Like I said, you're going to see more Dragon and Ice because of the ban to Steel. So the good news for Ice is that it already covers Dragon, which you're going to see a lot more of. So I added in Fighting because Fighting is going to deal with the Ice. So that's why Fighting is going to be prevalent. And, okay, so let's go to now Psychic. Because Psychic is in there, it takes Super Effective from Dark, which is gone. It also takes Super Effective from Ghost. So Ghost is, you're going to see a lot more Ghost type Pokemon. Normal is going to be the resistance to Ghosts. So if you have a lot of Ghosts come in, who know like Shadow Ball and everything, you come in with your normal because it's going to be very resisted. And the normal is also going to take super effective from the fighters. And then the psychic deals with your fighters. So it's a big triangle going on here. There's a few ways you can build teams. You can do ABB lines where you have two of the same in the back. You can kind of have one of like a I'll show you some of my teacups where you have like two opposite Pokemon that cover each other's weaknesses and a sort of safe switch. You can do Spice and go with one of the ones that I haven't highlighted, like for example Fire. I love using Kanto Ninetales. I'm probably going to use it again in this one because it deals with the ice and it hits other Pokemon hard as well. So there's a lot of different ways you can build team comps. So I'm just going to go over 3 teams that I think I'm going to try and use, and then I'll maybe switch it up based on what I'm seeing in the meta. So the first one I'm built around is Froslass. If you go to PvPoke rankings, Froslass behind XL Lickitung, which I have not enough XLs for that. Froslass is one of the top ones because it's an ice and ghost Pokemon. So it hits for super effective on the dragons, and it also has that ghost type to deal with the psychics, and it's pretty spammy. So it is going to be everywhere. I pair it with an Altaria because Altaria can deal it besides the ice typing, which it is, the Froslass is, it can deal with almost any other typing there is. The Dragon Breath is just so hard, it's pretty bulky. Whoever you've seen the Altarias before, with the rock, there's a couple, rock is still available, but with the steel gone and the rock type moves on those gone, Altaria has a little more freedom here. And I paired it with Sirfetch'd because I am worried about sort of the normal type Pokemon here. So I wanted to go with Sirfetch'd because it hits hard with the counters. Plus, it has a lot of great charge moves that you can use here because it has Leaf Blade, which you can hit sort of the waters for super effective. It has Night Slash, which you can now hit the Psychics for super effective because you'll see a lot more of them because they think that Dark is banned, but not Dark type moves are banned. And it has Brave Bird, which is just a nuke you can break out too. So I'm going to try this. It's kind of a cover your. I think I'm going to lead probably Altaria, and Froslass will be my safe switch just because Froslass is going to have so much play. So my second team is going to be built around Deox. So I know not a lot of people have Deox, but I do. Sorry. It's great. It hits counters fast. It has Psycho Boost and Rock Slide and Thunderbolt as charge moves. It's so tanky. So it's a great safe switch Pokemon. It deals with the normals on the counters, plus you have Lightning and Rock Slide that you can throw for the dragons and the flyers and the ice. So it's a great um, Pokemon to use. I'm going to pair it with the Bombasnow because I need some coverage for, let's say if I see like a Drifblim, a ghost Drifblim, I need the Bombasnow to take it out with the ice and just for coverage. And then I'm going to go with the Zangoose. I have never used a Zangoose before, but it has Shadow Claw, which is a great quick move, and it has like close combat and I think Night Slash. So it's got great range versatility. It's very squishy. I know that much. I've never used it, but I'm excited to try it. I've only caught a few based on because I'm not in the normal hemisphere for it, but I've got a few. So I'm gonna try and give it a use there. The last team I'm I'm not sold on, but it's Cresselia, Drifblim, and Machamp. Immediately I look at this team. If I run up against a Haunter or a Gengar, this team loses because all three of these have a losing match. But this is sort of like your ABB team to a certain extent. Cresselia is again one of those Pokemon that have such coverage. It's a psychic, but it throws Leaf Blade and it has the Moonblast charm. And Drifloon is like a great safe swap for this too. It's like a Froslass Light, in my opinion, because it has the Hex with Icy Wind and Shadow Ball. So you have the same Shadow Ball charge move, but Hex, which is a ghost fast move, and the Icy Wind ice coverage there too. So um, I'll try this out. I may switch to Cresselia for Hypno because Hypno at least takes a couple of the matches that Cresselia would lose to the Gengar, like because Hypno's confusion would just sit so hard. So if you don't have Cresselia, running this team with Hypno there would work. So those are the teams I'm going to use. Like I said, those are the teams I just made off the top of my head. I want to use Shadow, Kanto Ninetales because I think it'll have a lot of play. I just haven't built a team with it yet. And I'm going to be doing the Master League Classic, a couple battles there because that was my jam and the reason that I made the top ranking many times. So that's it. I gave a couple of you suggestions of what to use already. And if you want me to build a team with Pokemon, just leave it in the comments below. Thanks for watching and good luck with the Retro Cup.